Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Abby. Welcome to Abby and the Reads. This is going to be the start of my very first reading vlog. So we've got a couple of options here. I think I'm going to start reading on my Kindle. On my Kindle, I'm just going to go through a few of the options. I have got A Curse for True Love, Face Off, Kiss of the Basilisk, Ruin of Shadow and Endings, Keeping 13, Rites of the Starling, Poison Daughter, Hollow, Bad Bishop, Direbound, Wild Reverence, Heartless Hunter, Mile High. I've also got a couple of physical books. I've got When the Moon Hatched, which is really popular right now. Throne of Secrets. I don't think I'm really in the mood for Throne of Secrets though. So I think I'm in the mood for something, I don't know. I was thinking either Kiss of the Basilisk, which I've read part of before, and it would be nice to have a book that I can like check off, because I'm not going to finish or start that book all the way over again. I think I'm just going to pick up where I left off. A Curse for True Love or Mile High is what I'm thinking. I might start reading a chapter of each of them and come back and tell you what I pick. So I've read the first chapter of A Curse for True Love, Mile High, and then I read the next chapter that I was on in Kiss of the Basilisk, and I still don't know what I want to read. So it's about 10 o'clock at night, so I'm going to call it good for tonight, and I will decide tomorrow on what sounds good moving forward. Alright guys, so I slept on it and I have decided to read A Curse for True Love. I am just so excited to finish off this series. This is by Stephanie Garber. A Curse for True Love is the last book in the Once Upon a Broken Heart trilogy, which follows Evangeline after she makes a deal with the immortal Prince of Hearts, Jax, to stop her true love from marrying another woman. And then the story just goes from there. It's so much more than that, but I don't want to spoil anything. So that is what the premise of the first book is. But no spoilers in this reading vlog, but we are going to be reading A Curse for True Love. Alright guys, so I made it through A Curse for True Love and I rated that 4 stars. I really enjoyed reading it. I can't really tell you too much about it other than about the first book. The first book is about Evangeline and Jax is a immortal, and she goes to him to stop the wedding of her true love. It's because Jax is the Prince of Hearts, I think he is in the book. But she goes to him to stop that wedding, so that she can convince him otherwise that it's not right to marry her, that he needs to marry Evangeline, and then the story just goes from there. But I love Stephanie Garber's writing. It is so magical, it's so mystical, it's beautiful. And that was the same with this book. It just did not give me that 5-star feeling. That's why I did not rate it 5 stars. But I loved it nonetheless. So that is what I rated. I rated A Curse for True Love 4 stars. I also finished listening to Every Summer After. Again, another book that I gave 4 stars. I would rate it, actually, if I could on Goodreads, I would rate it 4.5 stars. It wasn't quite a 5-star, but it was really, really good. I really loved it. It had some jaw-dropping moments in it. And I loved that it was a second chance romance. It went back and forth between present day and past day. I also started watching the show. I'm not loving the show as much. I've heard from other people that they have the same opinion as I am, as not liking the show as much as liking the book. I think they took some liberties that they shouldn't have taken so far, but I'm trying to keep an open mind. I'm trying to differentiate between the book and the movie or the show. But so far I haven't been able to do that. I would say I would give the movie or the show so far a 3 out of 5 stars, but I gave the book a 4.5 out of 5 stars. So that is the reading for the week. All right, thank you guys for joining me in my first reading vlog. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a great day. Bye.